Hi folks, I'd like to spend a little time with you going over how to prepare your composition for rendering. Right now I have a comp open that's called main comp bill. That's this comp right down here. I'll show you what I mean. I'll just close it and double click on it, and there you go. This is the main comp bill. It consists of a foreground and a background. So that's our whole composition for this particular project. And what we want to do is add it to the render queue. Now, since I have the comp selected here, and you can tell it's selected because of this orange line around it, I can actually go up to the composition tab and just simply click add to render queue. Or I can go up here and select it right here and do the same thing. Go to the composition tab and click add to render queue. So let's go ahead and do that. Now our composition is inside the render queue. And we have a few things we do have to do here before we can actually render out and get it prepped to go. The first thing we do is we want to check our settings. So we click on the best settings buttons and we want to check and see that we're rendering out at 720 by 486. This is the size we like to render at. Best is what we want to have it set at. We're currently, our current frame rate is 2997. That would be 976 actually, but 97 is fine. And so everything's good to go here. So we go ahead and hit OK. Now when we go down to the output module, this is where we're going to make some changes. Right now it's set on QuickTime. Now QuickTime is a pretty large file, at least this particular codec is. This is what's called a QuickTime animation codec. I can click over here where it says format option, and you can see it's an animation codec. It's basically a very large file, and we don't want to do that because it will take forever to upload this to the Dropbox folder. We want to reduce this way down. So all you have to do is right here where it says QuickTime is click the little down arrow, and we're going to select the H.264 like so. Now if you have audio, you come down and you select the audio, and it shows it right there for 480 stereo. So we're ready to go now. That's all you basically need to do at this point. Hit OK. Now all we have to do is go over to where is it going to be going. What's our output? What are we outputting to? We select the main comp bill. It opens up our Finder, and at this point we can output it anywhere we like, but it's already set for the desktop, and that's perfectly fine with me. The name's fine, so I'm going to just hit save. Our render queue is now ready to go, and we're ready to render out this file. So all we have to do at this point is click render, and there it goes. This is a pretty short file, so it's going to go pretty fast. All done. So let's go ahead and hide After Effects and take a look at what we have. Hide After Effects. Here's the file right down here. I'm going to go ahead and open it up so you can take a look at it. So this is the size of the file that we're going to be using. Whoops, let's go ahead and turn it off. Pause it for a minute, that's fine. But you get an idea, this is the size it should be, and you're ready to load this up to the Dropbox. If I go down here and right click on it and enter get information, we can see that this file is 471 kilobytes, and that's not too bad. So all we have to do now is just upload this to the Dropbox and we'll be ready to go.